Caoimhin Agyarko, that's your 4th stoppage in a row. Was that the best moment of your career?
Yeah, definitely. Listen, getting these tough guys out of there shows a lot about me. Shows that I'm still learning. I'm progressing with every fight. I think that performance showed that I learned a lot from my last one against Jez Smith. I kind of rushed my work against Jez. I heard him early and jumped on him and kind of faded mid-rounds. I paced myself in there tonight, worked on a few things, didn't rush it, knew that I would get him out of there. Al just kept saying to me in the corner, 10% at a time, just lift that intensity 10% at a time, and that's what we did. And as soon as I heard him, I got him out of there. And I said that the other day, said in 2 interviews, I said, it'll be a matter of time. As soon as I hurt somebody, I will close the show.
How soon in the fight did you know for sure that you were going to get him out of there? Because as a viewer, it didn't look like there was an awful lot of hurting going on. There was. I don't think you'd hurt him up to that point. So how did you know, and when did you know?
A fighter knows. I was hitting him, and I could see him like kind of blink, take a back step. I was catching him right round the temple, caught him with a left hook on the right hand. And I went, right, I've hurt him. I'm not going to jump on him, but the next round I'll up that intensity. And I just knew. I said to myself, I'll land one, don't rush it, don't just take your time, enjoy it. And as soon as I did, I closed the show.
You completely switched on him though. In the 7th round, it's like you went from 0 to 100. It's like you sensed the blood. What flicked in your head?
I say it all the time. It's just I've got that killer instinct, and most fighters don't. Some fighters don't have it. Some fighters are very naturally talented, good boxing skills, or some people are fast hands. I'm a fighter that can do everything. I'm boxing the back foot, go forward. I've got fast hands, fast feet. I'm strong, and I've got that killer instinct. Do you know what I mean? I just know when to close the show and when to imply that intensity and try and get them out of there.
There were moments in the fight where it looked like maybe you were struggling a little with his height. He was a lot bigger than you, and then you ended up sort of goading him, come on, come to me kind of thing. Was there a bit of that going on?
Yeah, definitely. I was trying to get him to throw. I want him to open up. He's a fighter that doesn't throw a lot. He tries to sneaky his attacks. He wasn't throwing his jab, wasn't committing his jab. And that's what I wanted. That's why I kept my left hand low. I was trying to draw him in to kind of counter with a right hand. Trying to open up. These journeymen or fighters like that, they like to just survive or not take much punishment, and you got to think, it's alright, I can just punch lumps out of him all day, but I'm not learning from that. Do you know what I mean? It's a punch bag. I'm not learning nothing. It's where if I can try and get him to open up and throw, then I'll make him make this mistake. I'll make him pay. Have you found your power now? Yeah, definitely. Listen, I've always had the power. I've struggled with hand injuries. The start of my career. Thankfully, they're starting to heal up. Jez Smith fight, nobody knows. I shouldn't have took it. I had a bad right hand, hurt it 2 weeks out, but I did, and thankfully we got the win. But it's healed now, and I'm showing that I can really bang for a middleweight. So,
big main event tonight. Obviously, we haven't seen it yet at the point of having this interview. Mark Heffron and Denzel Bentley. How far away do you think you are from competing on that level of British title level?
Not far at all. Had a good spar with Denzel last week. Both lads are very good talents. It's going to be interesting for him. Looking forward to watching it. But I'm not far. I'd say I'm on the same page as both lads. Only difference is they've had experience in fights as a professional. I'm still learning. I don't want to be rushed. I want to take my time, and I'll be a world champion.
What's Al said to you? Is he happy with your performance?
He just said to me, best performance you've had as a professional. I don't think it's probably the best performance, but in terms of maturity and showing that I can stay patient and showing a couple of things in there, yeah, definitely. What now? Back in the gym, or bit of a rest, build up for Christmas, or what are you going to do? I had 2 weeks to train for this fight. I got a call, short notice. I want to get back in the gym. I know I won't be fighting until end of January, February, but I want to be back in the gym, staying active, working on a couple of things. I know that a lot of fighters haven't got the opportunity to fight, and they'll be taking time off. This is my time to improve and get that one step ahead of them for when they are ready. You've been doing some world-class sparring as well, not necessarily in the build-up to this fight, but just in your career. You sparred Billy Joe Saunders quite recently, I believe. How much is this world-class sparring rubbing off, and how much data have you collected from this? A lot. I believe that I'm a very, very talented fighter, and I know that sparring with them, the likes of Billy Joe Saunders, will only bring me on. Do you know what I mean? It's an amazing opportunity for me to spar somebody like Billy Joe Saunders and learn off him and gain experience. So I know that I can be at that level, and I want to spar the best and fight the best. It looked like in your BT Sport interview you just wanted to say something at the end, and I think I know what it is. I think you wanted to shout out your sponsors. Am I right? You're not wrong. I wanted to shout out my sponsors, but I also wanted to just say to my little nephew who's watching back home, I know you're watching, I hope I made you proud.
I'm sure you did. Give your sponsors a shout out then.
Yes, I want to give a shout out to Colour Master, Heinz Plumbing and Heating, O'Neill's Funeral Directors, Queensberry and Minstrel Recruitment for all supporting me in the hard times like this here. Do you know what I mean? They keep my career alive and making me a full-time athlete, so thanks very much.
Well said, Caoimhin. Next up, a blue tick for you on Instagram, I believe.
Definitely. You're the man for it, so hopefully you can sort it for me.
I'll do my best. Congratulations.
Thanks very much, Seth.